what is your advice to upcoming people in reality industry?
Be authentic, be transparent, be ethical, and be there in the business for a long-term relation with your clients. Previously, we were used to say that real estate is only location, location and location. But I say location, location and location. But the fourth is the how the developer is. The after-sales service, it's not that I have sold one property and hand-holding till the time of possession, maybe after that also, staying with them. If you want to really play long in the real estate field, have the patience. Your time will also come. We have also worked through that. That's a voice of realtors.
Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal, welcome everybody. Again, I'm here. You know, the Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan R. Chetlur. और मैं एक चीज इसे एक छोटी सी कविता से स्टार्ट करना चाहता हूँ. This is just 2 lines. I heard it around, say, I think 20 or 25 years ago. मेरा एक बहुत अच्छा मित्र है, very close friend of mine. और मैं उसे हमेशा कहता हूँ, भाई तेरे नाम का दरवाजा खड़ा किया जा सकता है. ठाकुर भुवनेश्वर प्रताप सिंह चौहान, उर्फ मोनू. So Bhuvnesh Chauhan, yeah. So he's a poet. And he writes, I'm telling you, your tears will start rolling down your eyes if you listen to the intensity of his poetry and the way he recites. और उसकी आवाज़ जो है ना, it's a proper radio आवाज़. हाँ सज्जनों, मैं आपसे कुछ कहना चाहता हूँ. Says that, तो वो मज़ा ही कुछ और है. उसके फादर जो थे ना, अंकल कुंवर सिंह, very serene personality, pious, चुप रहते थे. और वो भी हिंदी भाषा के टीचर थे गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में. तो वो शालीमार बाग रहता बाद में. अभी तो खैर वहाँ पे उसका ब्रदर रहता है and all that, okay, whatever. But before that, they used to stay in सावित्री नगर, near लोधी कॉलोनी, न्यू दिल्ली, सावित्री नगर. और मैं डेली कॉलेज के बाद उससे मिलने जाता था, भाई मोनू के साथ. ठीक है, जो काम करने इकट्ठे करने हैं. एंड मंडे से सुदर्शन, हम शालीमार बाग आ रहे हैं. मैंने कहा क्या बात कर रहा है? कहता है हाँ, वो पापा का घर जो निकला था वो पे उस टाइम पे था, अब रिटायरमेंट है तो हम वहाँ पे शिफ्ट करेंगे. आई वाज सो हैप्पी. Not because he was coming कि मुझे गाड़ी कम चलानी पड़ेगी वहाँ तक जाने के लिए, वो भी बात है, ओके, कि बाइक कम चलानी पड़ेगी, but so happy that Mooney is so close to me now. तो जब मैं उसके घर गया, वहाँ पे मिले, अंकल आंटी से मिले, सब कुछ. मैं आपको 25 साल पुरानी बात बता रहा हूँ. So I don't even know, मतलब कि उस टाइम पे I think around 20 or 22 or 23 whatever. फिर हम दोनों बैठे थे. मैंने कहा और कैसा लग रहा है आके? वहाँ से यहाँ आके कहता है, उसने 2 लाइनें बोली. कह रहे पापा की एक कविता थी. मैंने कहा अच्छा. कहता कि मैंने पापा से पूछा क्या, तो उन्होंने ये जवाब दिया, आपको कैसा लग रहा है अपने घर में आके? तो उन्होंने बोला, सारा जहां देखा तेरा पता ना चला, सारा जहां देखा तेरा पता ना लगा, पता ना चला, जब तू मिल गया मेरा पता ना चला. एंड आई वाज ब्लोन अवे. और वो उन्होंने लिखा था क्योंकि वो सपनों का घर था. A man works all his life, a human being works, a woman works, a family works, a couple works. They work all their life. क्यों? एक घर अपना होना चाहिए. क्योंकि I was having a word with my mother and she was talking to me and she was telling कि एक घर करने में करेंगे तो पैसे भी तो होने चाहिए. कहती नहीं, अपने घर में से ही ना, I want to go out from the house after she dies. This is her wish, living wish, not the dying wish. Just imagine. तो वो घर कितनी बड़ी बात होती है. और घर लेना कितना मुश्किल है. आजकल जो रेट्स हैं स्काई रॉकेटिंग है. हाउ डू यू मेक अ चॉइस? मैं कई बार सोचता था, आई स्टे इन गुड़गांव, लॉट ऑफ पीपल, नहीं 1.5 करोड़ के घर बना किस लिए? आई एटलीस्ट लगता है कि हमारे पास तो वो कैपेसिटी नहीं, कहाँ से लाएगा 1.5 लाख रुपए, किसी ने देनी है किस्त उसकी. तो हु आर दे मेकिंग इट फॉर? बिकॉज मिडिल क्लास इज समथिंग एल्स. 1.5 करोड़ पे नहीं. वो कहते हैं भाई ठीक है 40-50 लाख समझ में आता है. बट लोगों का सपना साकार करते हुए पिछले 25 सालों से I'm sitting with one of the most trusted names in the reality sector in the whole of India, I would say, because the gentleman lives in Gurugram, works in Gurugram, has his business in Gurugram, and he is working across India. His name is Ricky Sharma, representing his company Earthlinks Realty from Gurugram in the studio on the sets of the Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan Architect. Welcome to another fascinating episode. अपने सपने सच करने हैं तो रिकी शर्मा के साथ एक भेंट जरूर बनती है. Thank you so much रिकी शर्मा सेट पे आने के लिए on the sets of the Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan Architect. मेरा सपना सच हो रहा है आपको यहाँ देख के और मेरा सपना सच हो रहा है bringing brands to the fore, to the core, जो हिंदुस्तान को बनाते हैं, the heart beats of those brands, और आप लोगों का सपना सच करते हैं. So I am so happy आप यहाँ हैं and we are going to talk about something I have never spoken about in all the interviews I've done in the last 3-4 years. I don't remember if I've spoken on reality. This is a dream come.
Thank you so much for inviting me on your show. And I think this is a wonderful platform where, you're showcasing so many brands, helping them, coming out and showcasing their talent, their companies, and helping them in making it a big brand. Thank you so much, Sudarshan.
It is all because of you, because see, मेरा मानना ये है, the most courageous soul on civil soil are entrepreneurs. आप जब किसी को एम्प्लॉय करते हैं ना, मैं हर एपिसोड में बोल रहा हूँ, बिकॉज मैं इसलिए बोलता हूँ बार बार ये बात, मैंने आई टू सिट विद माय टीचर, हम कहते हैं वो कई बार एक स्टोरी को ना 1 साल तक रिपीट करते थे, कहते हैं सर बार बार बोलते हैं, तो वो इसलिए बोलते हैं कि वो ढल जाए सिस्टम में, समझ में आ जाए उसका इसेंस है. ये जो मैं कहानियां बताता हूँ ये मेरी अपनी नहीं है, ये वो है जो मैंने अपने बड़ों से सुनी है. सुदर्शन इज जीरो, but Sudarshan has very good ears. He can listen to what is written on a paper. That is where it is. Oral tradition. कहानियां किसको नहीं पसंद? ये रिकी की कहानी है, ये उन entrepreneurs की कहानी है जो कुछ करना चाह रहे हैं, और अगर हम if we do not support them and get in touch with them, that you have a gem of a person living in South City of Gurugram. I think that is where आपने शुरू किया था. I think that's where,
I started from.
So it's from there,
Yeah, that was the first when we moved to Gurugram. I was staying in South City 1, and currently I'm residing at Greenwoods, and I have my workplace at Nirvana.
Nirvana control. Yeah, definitely वहाँ पे बिल्कुल. तो मैं ये पूछना चाहूँगा कि the very first thing, because there are many people, there will be many, people who are into reality or who might want to get into reality. Many people who want to buy houses. So it's not about that. It's about brand Earthlings.
Yeah.
And the brand Ricky Sharma. So did you start off your journey in life, like thinking that you want to be, जो उस जमाने में लोग बोलते थे property dealer, है ना? I think this is what they used to say, right? Yeah, but reality sounds वो पूरा dimension ही बदल गया उससे. Words make such a big difference. It's it's what you say and how you say.
बिल्कुल.
Yeah. तो कैसे शुरू हुई ये कहानी?
I think मेरे केस में it was destined to be a realtor. वैसे मेरी कहानी शुरू हुई तो out of college. I was doing 1 or 2 sales jobs, whatever I was getting at that moment. Gradually with
way back 25-27 years ago.
Way back 25-26 years, or maybe I will say 30 years back.
Close to.
And उस वक्त ये हुआ कि 2 jobs के बाद मुझे एक opportunity मिला कि I started working with Unitech at that time. So I think in Gurugram there were only 3 players at that time.
थे वो bricks वाले type का ad होता था, U वाला होता था, Unitech का, है नहीं?
Yes.
Oh, I remember.
So that was the thing at that moment. जब वहाँ पे सिर्फ 3 ही brands होते थे, DLF, Consuls and Unitech. So I got that opportunity to work with Unitech at that moment. And of course, after that, I worked with DLF also, with the 2 big giants of real estate at that moment, at that time. तो जब मैंने उनके साथ काम करना शुरू किया, तो when I started and I was doing the residential sales, I looked after the commercial and the industrial, everything. So good 10 years with Unitech have given me that place in the market, that cemented my, the journey in life.
वो foundation इतना strong हो गया ना, because एक चीज को पकड़ लिया, हमने कितनी बार अपने series में ये discuss किया कि you're doing something, that example of the elephant and the dog, a dog eats at every home, belongs to none, right? And an elephant eats at one home और वो हाथी बन के निकलता है. So it is that's what he's talking about, हाथी बन के निकलो, stick to it, specific is terrific. BNI का badge भी लगाओ, you see? That's what I'm talking about.
No, that's there when when I went ahead with the DLF and Unitech, that gave me the kind of the knowledge base, the kind of opportunity to have my base in real estate. And that base continued with the developer community, because I had my colleagues working there and a lot of network with the developers. So that helped me in starting this brand. And then when I started this, there was no looking back. After that, I'm continuing and still there in the market and want to go places.
क्या बात है.
I want
Now,
to take
I'll
it
tell you
forward.
something. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, when we look at something, यानी कि experience की बात है. कितनी बार, okay, दर्शकों से मैं कहना चाहता हूँ, viewers, those who love buying houses or are into investment, and say, you say कि आप लोग कहते हैं, अरे क्या मालूम, हमारे बच्चों को एक टाइम पे होता था मैग्ना साउंड की कैसेट होती थी, आज तो वो सोचते हैं वो पेन से डाल के घुमा के, उनको क्या पता, हमने तो दुनिया बदलती देखी है. मीन्स यू हैव दैट नॉलेज, राइट, है ना, यू टेक प्राइड इन दैट कि आपके अंदर वो नॉलेज है. ये और कहते हैं, अरे उनको क्या पता, हमने तो वो तब देखे. जैसे बोलते हैं कि जब मैंने एडवर्टाइजिंग में जब मैंने कदम रखा था, भाई हम लोग जाके नेगेटिव बनवा कर आते थे, और आज के बच्चों को तो पता भी नहीं होगा नेगेटिव क्या होता है. ऑलराइट, वो नेगेटिव बनवाना, ट्रेस करना, वो नेगेटिव से उसको फिर जाके प्रिंट करना, रजिस्ट्रेशन मिलाना, ये सब हाथ से विजिटिंग कार्ड की लेटरिंग लिखा करते थे, कंप्यूटर थोड़ी होता था. हम कहते हैं कितनी नॉलेज हो, हमने बदलते देखा है. तो उसका इम्पैक्ट, पॉइंट ऑफ सेइंग दिस इज दैट पीपल लव. आप लोग उन लोगों को ढूंढ रहे हैं जिसने सब कुछ देख लिया और उसको पता है, विजडम वहां से आता है. Ricky has seen Gurgaon from a desert to the millennium city that it is. That is the experience he carries. So who would you prefer when you have to do something in Delhi-NCR or in the field of property or realty than someone who has seen not only the tables turn but the whole goddamn world turn upside down when it comes to the realty market. That is the kind of experience you have.
Yes.
So मैं यही कहूँगा कि उसमें में तो मतलब आप ज्ञान का सागर और भंडार.
Thank you so much for your kind words. जब मैंने ये start किया in the year 2005, I established this company. Prior to that, I was working with DLF and Unitech. So that goes to 11 years with the real estate giants. तो उसके बाद opportunity ऐसा रहा, एक full of knowledge, whether it is commercial, residential, sale, purchase, leasing, whatever. So जब वो चीज स्टार्ट हुआ तो मेरे को ये कॉन्फिडेंस था कि यार I can do that.
I can do this.
But when coming from the service background or first generation
Absolutely, वो होता है,
entrepreneurs,
सर्विस वाले होते हैं ना, उनको होता है यार कि वो मतलब अब बिजनेस करना एंड ऑल. आई रिमेंबर फर्स्ट टाइम माय फादर हर्ड कि बिजनेस शुरू कर, निकाल दो इसको घर से बाहर. उनके लिए वो पुरानी हिंदी पिक्चर के साहूकार थे, बिजनेस ओनर जो गरीबों का खून चूसते हैं. ही थॉट वी आर बिकमिंग दैट, वेल ऑन द लाइटर साइड ऑफ इट.
बिल्कुल. सो वहां से जब जर्नी स्टार्ट हुआ तो रेजिडेंशियल से स्टार्ट किया with because of obvious reasons with the Unitech only, because I had a very long association with Unitech, and that was a atmosphere and the work culture was very nice there.
Absolutely.
So I joined DLF, and DLF I worked there for a little while. Then the total different cultures, but both the companies, they have given me so much to learn.
Absolutely.
So much of learning there, and वहाँ से जब ये सब सीखा तो I was feeling confident I can start on my own. So I think that was the turning point at that moment कि मुझे एक भरोसा था कि Unitech है, I can start working with them as a channel partner, and I'll take it forward from there. So step by step I have started.
Yeah.
It's not that I've started with one company, then obviously with the DLF, then the other companies, whosoever were coming to Gurugram, I was empaneled with them. So धीरे धीरे वहीं से expand हुआ, और फिर ऐसा expand हुआ कि पहले गुड़गांव हुआ, फिर नोएडा, दिल्ली, सारे ये projects के साथ साथ किया. And recently we have started working in Goa also.
Yeah, I was reading through the entire thing that we were discussing, asking the question.
So, a lot of opportunity in
You're
Gurgaon.
working pan-India now, basically.
Yes, almost pan-India. Wherever the requirements are, I have my connects. Because
Zameen hai jahan, Ricky hai wahan. So remember that.
Come on.
Property hai jahan, Ricky hai wahan. My voice is going bust, but I think this is a must that I must do. Yeah.
No, yes, because of different associations, I have the work relations, the network,
Yeah.
whether it is my BNI network. I am a part and parcel of BNI, which
Yeah,
was a good
absolutely.
10 years I have spent there. So I have a good network of real estate business owners in different
Yeah, yeah.
parts. And also on the local level, I am also the member of the Association of Property Professionals.
Yeah, there are many bodies that you are associated
Yes.
with. मैं अपनी life में I have never come across a reality consultant who is a president of this kind of a thing. मेरे को पता भी नहीं था that these exist. And actually, you know, precisely why the show is that कि लोगों को पता लगे what kind of seriousness exists. It's not a property dealer. Come on, guys. It is something else. It is the next level thing. It is like, you know, हम कहते हैं, you know, कंप्यूटर में जब हम लोगों ने काम करना शुरू किया था, वो Photoshop 3 आता था, आज पता नहीं कहाँ पे पहुंच गया ना. It is that kind of a version. So you are, you know, a part of so many reputed bodies and institutions.
Yes, I've been fortunate in this because where I'm coming
You
from.
have that personality, you know. It's like
Thank
I've known
thank
about you. I've seen you 30 years ago, so still the same.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
ladies. Sorry, but he's married with a beautiful wife whom I know very well. So, okay. Yeah.
So I got fortunate on this because of the developer background and then coming into the real estate, the channel partner profession, real estate channel partner buying and selling.
Yeah.
So in the years about 2014-13, there was an Association of Property Professionals. It's a Delhi-based chapter.
Okay.
So I joined them. And I was continuously working with them, and you know that's a voice of realtors. So they are in turn is associated with National Association of Realtors India, which is the control body of Indian real estate agents. Then in turn, that is under the umbrella of National Association of Realtors US.
Wow.
So that gives you the opportunity of working pan-India, gaining knowledge, what's happening on the different states, different wherever the new opportunities are coming in, where the real estate is coming up next and what kind of development coming in. So वो knowledge base बड़ा
Absolutely.
Being on the
knowledge is wisdom.
Yes, developer side and as a professional, it was my urge to, you know, get into this kind of system, be more professional, bring more professionalism to this real estate business. So I joined that. And then when I was working with them in the, I was in the governing body member.
Yeah, sure.
So when I was in the governing body member, we organized conventions, so all that. So that
conclaves
gives
and
you
all those kind of
opportunity to interact with the people from
Directly,
overseas
also and all
so
that.
the US realtors, the Thailand realty teams, they were there to understand how they sell.
How it works.
How it works.
Because so much to
How
learn.
different they are.
Speck. We only know a grain, you know, a speck of the entire knowledge that is there.
True.
So one thing I want to say, what did you know, gather from this wonderful discussion till now we've had? You know, I've been counting 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put it to you straight. Earthlinks Realty is a brand. Ricky Sharma is a brand now. And how did he become a brand? Because we're the Great Indian Brand Show. How do you make yourself a brand? Number one, spend time at a place and learn everything that you can. Get mentored, find the right kind of people like he found in Unitech and he found in DLF, in all those places. Stick to it. सीखते रहो, सीखते रहो, सीखते रहो, सीखते रहो. उसके बाद what do? Right? उसके बाद be a part of networking. He joined all these bodies where he is, and then he became somebody in the governing, you know, those kind of roles and all that. Why? When you join all these people, you move in a circle where you gain knowledge, because knowledge doesn't end with you. It starts with you. You start gaining knowledge wherever you are. The higher you go up the order, the more the knowledge. You become the person with whom you meet most, the 5 most people, they rub off that instance on you. My teacher always used to say, अगर कोयले की खान से निकला तो कोयला लगा होगा, अगर सोने की दुकान से निकला तो सोने का dust लगा होगा. So that's what it is. Moving higher up the order, gain that knowledge. If you have to be a brand, अगर आपको brand बनना है reality के अंदर, that's what Ricky is telling. That is what this show is about. First, stick to your guns, go to a place, work, learn everything, learn the art. And even though the ship is sinking, be the last one. Because only rats leave the ship, never the captain. Because कितनी बार हुआ होगा, you would have seen this happen so many times, you know. Then going to these places and owning yourself, then networking, meeting all those peoples, you know, all the people over there. and finally implementing everything that you have, moving in the right kind of circle, implementing it, gaining knowledge and implementing it, right?
Yeah.
First is a job or, mentoring. The second is, being a part of all these kind of groups, what do you say? Networking. The third is fourth is gaining knowledge, as much as possible by meeting as many people as possible. And fourth is implementing. Sorry, I took a little bit more time, but I wanted to say how brand Ricky is created. This is what happens.
It's been a great journey so far, coming from a service class background, and I had a very modest upbringing, born and brought up in Sarojini Nagar, stayed there on the railway accommodation. My father was working with the railways at that time, and being the youngest child, and I had 3 elder sisters. So everything was, the father was only the only earning member. So वहाँ से start हुई journey. So it was like the responsibilities came early. I wanted to do something else, but started working at the young age. When I started working before college, even in the college also, I wanted to do something. I wanted to join cricket. I wanted to play as a professional cricket and do so many things. But responsibilities, they were there. Then I joined a company called Guest-Attner India. They were into office automation. So that was the easiest job available at that time. The sales ki hoti thi. So I'm talking about
want to do something.
I'm talking about 1991. So sales ki job humne liya. I started working with Guest-Attner. That they were into office automation products, the photocopiers and fax machines.
Okay.
And after that, I got an opportunity with the Shaw Wellers. That was the liquor brands. They were having a Cruikshank and Company, the subsidiary of that. They had 3 brands over there. So I was looking after the canteen stores department, the CSD operations. So I used to travel, and the defense supplies I was looking after. So there my travel interest of travel
travel dreams or something called travel karna chahiye wo started happening.
वहाँ से हुआ, then circumstances changed. Then I got an opportunity with Unitech.
And then the rest of the story.
वहीं से मेरी real estate की journey start हुई. वहीं से मेरा place जो था real estate में start करने का वहीं से start हुआ. And it's been and 2005 I started on my own after 11 years of experience. So far so good.
So on that count, I would say something, you started something, you nurtured it, and on that count, we would like to gift you something, a small token of our regards from the team at the Great Indian Brand Show. So this is by a company called Grow Green Wonders. They were so kind to become a gifting sponsor with us, and they have given us these fresh plants to be given, and nobody can understand how dreams are nurtured better than you, because you nurtured a dream, you reared it, और आप लोगों के सपने सच करते हो. तो इस प्लांट का सपना कि ये एक दिन एक इतना बड़ा बनेगा कि ये भी छाया देगा, और whatever size it grows and whatever fruit it has to bear, it will happen, and no other better person than you on the show. This is from all of us.
Thank you so much.
Grow Green Wonders is the name of the company. Please go to Instagram, like kijiye, and do send us a reel what you feel about that. Sometime we would like to post it through our channel. And this is on behalf of that. Sanjay Tulani is the name of the person. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
so
Sanjay.
We will definitely, we'll pack it and give it to you at the end of the show.
Yeah.
So now I would like to, come to one very, very important part. What is your advice to upcoming people in reality? You've seen the industry change. You've seen the world change. एक टाइम होता था जब हम गाड़ी सर्विसिंग के लिए देते मगर यार ये ना वो पार्ट ना निकालने वहाँ सर्विस स्टेशन में बैठ जाओ. आज कोई नहीं जाता. एक टाइम तो प्रॉपर्टी डीलर पे विश्वास नहीं होता था. आज कहते हैं यार बात कर लो. So perceptions have changed because people have matured. People कहते हैं यार ये छोटी-छोटी चीजें नहीं करते कोई. It's like they're not into that thing. The matured people, we have understood why we are trusted. That the essence of what we are doing. जो काम हम करते हैं अगर उसी को धोखा देंगे तो हमने जिंदगी भर खुद को धोखा ही तो दिया. Right? So none of us is like that. None of them. Now the times have changed. So how would you or what would you say things? मैंने 4 चीजें तो गिनाई. How to become a brand, and it will take you years to become someone like Ricky, mind you. So but then that journey is blissful, huh? Yeah. So you can see the grace. You know, twilight in his eyes, मैं वही नोट कर रहा हूँ. Starlight मेरे को किसी भी पार्टिसिपेंट में उतनी नहीं जितनी नजर आ रही है रिकी शर्मा की आंखों में. So, what are the things that you would advise for people who want to be known or become a brand when it comes to reality? You know, similar people in your profession, young aspirants, what would you like to say? Or people who might be around the same age, but they have not been able to make it, what could be going wrong? 2, 3 things if you could suggest.
In my view, the advice or the suggestion I can give you to the startups or the younger generation is be authentic, be transparent, be ethical, and be there in the business for a long-term relation with your clients. It's better to be there for the long-term gains instead of short-term.
Instead of short-term gain. So,
gain.
should I say that is the differentiating part? Like you say, brand differentiators. What is it that differentiates you from the rest? That long-term gain part.
Yes,
Absolutely.
because I tell you, we are very transparent and ethical with our clients.
Yeah.
We deep dive into their requirements. We give ample time. We spend a lot of time on their requirements.
Bespoke services, mind you. Yeah.
So what they are looking at and what kind of properties will suit them instead of our own
throwing
gains.
a property at them. Okay.
So we are not throwing what they are giving. What your requirement is, I'm looking at that.
So this is what we call listen to the voice of the customer.
Yeah.
Are you listening to the voice of the customer? It is not anything else. Uski awaaz, the unsaid voice which he or she is not able to say. You need to listen to that because as a brand building consultant, this is what we advise to clients who come to us. What is the customer wanting? What does the customer want? The last thing or the best thing or the first thing? कैसे मिलेगा उसको वो? वो क्या चीज है? You know, that is where the answer lies. That's what he's telling.
Sure.
Yeah.
So when we understand their requirements, which suits their budgets, locations. Previously, we were used to say कि real estate is only location, location, and location. But I say location, location, and location. But the fourth is the how the developer is.
Yeah.
How the project, the person who has launched this project, what kind of background. So looking at all those things, evaluating the customer's needs, we suggest properties. And I think that stands apart where we have clients with us for over a decade. And now they treat us like family, not as, I would say, 2 decades.
People, जो रिकी शर्मा के क्लाइंट्स हैं 2 decades they are with him, रीइन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, पता कर रहे हैं क्या नया आ रहा है और खरीद रहे हैं अपने लिए, या जिन्होंने तब घर खरीदे थे आज अपने बच्चों के लिए खरीद रहे हैं. I mean that is really, you know, for someone to, you know, grow in real estate like that.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Yes, they are with us for 20 years or maybe 10 years. Treating us like their family, not as a service provider. So that gives a touch with us on thick and thin. So everywhere when we are thinking about their benefits, so they are, you know, giving us more business. That's what we talk about.
So if you want people to have blind faith in you, first start blindly working for them without expecting any result. That is what he's telling. When you do that, you know, in BNI, we say giver's gain. What goes around comes around. When you blindly put all without any expectation, दूसरे की help करने के लिए, they will develop blind trust and blind faith in you. Right? Yeah. Well, branding expert, sir. Okay. Yeah. Next.
Yeah.
So that's how it is.
So that's there. Then we the after sales service. It's not that I have sold one property and I'm out of the
hand-holding, completely.
Hand-holding till the time of possession. Maybe after that also. Staying with them and you know stay in touch with them.
Okay. आप तो घर बेच के चले जाएंगे. घर में रहना तो उसने है. ऐसे नहीं है. You know, वो यही बात है. इंटीरियर डिजाइनर्स जैसे होते हैं ना, कहते हैं वो तो बना के चला जाएगा. रहना तो उसने भाई, जिसने रहना वो वही दीवार देखता रहेगा अगले 20 साल तक. So that's what it is.
So जितना भी हम उनका हेल्प कर सकते हैं, जितना भी we are in with them for anything they want, and wherever we can, you know, with the tax compliances, with the legalities, and everything. So even nowadays the Vastu thing has also come in. So overall package,
360-degree solutions. Let me put it that way. In reality, name it. Habit.
So all those things, you know, I would say that one should look at this, and if you want to, you know, really play long in the real estate field, there are fly-by-night operators also. But if you really want to be there long
Have the
enough,
patience,
have the patience.
do the
Your
work.
time will also come.
Your time
We
will
have
come.
also worked
Yeah.
through that.
Yeah.
We also have ups and downs. So-
Success has no shortcut formula, and if it has, then success is cut short. Simple, So on that count, I will come to another part. A fun part of our thing. We'll go through a rapid fire question
Wow,
round for you.
rapid
So
fire.
something. So
Come on.
if you get
I'm
everything
not
right,
prepared.
it's not about preparation. It's
Right.
about presence of mind.
Okay,
it's a
let's
fun
see.
character.
Let's see. Okay.
You're prepared for fun, right? At any
Yeah,
point.
I'm
Masti-
prepared for
मस्ती
fun.
करते हैं ना? That's
Let's
what
see.
it is all about, yeah.
हाँ.
तो जीते तो हंगामा, फिर भी हंगामा हो जाएगा. 2 सेकंड में नहीं आंसर किया तो तीसरा सेकंड भी मिल जाएगा. Not an issue. So one word that defines entrepreneurship.
Keep continuing the perseverance.
Perseverance is what defines entrepreneurship. Yeah. Persevere, keep on it. Brilliant. Question number 2. The worst thing that a brand owner in reality could do. Or somebody who is into, the kind of trade that you are in.
To lose confidence of trust of their clients.
Losing trust of the clients. There, you see, experience to the fore, to the core. Number 3, what is the easiest way to make your brand sell? Make a brand sell. Your brand of, like Earthlinks Realty, somebody else's company. What is the easiest way to make it sell?
I would say, again, what I've suggested, be transparent and ethical.
Transparency and being ethical. And ethics, yeah? Okay. Number 4, the greatest offer you could make to a customer.
I would say, if I can make him happy, make him
Yeah,
with the
happiness,
right
yeah.
kind of property.
Yeah.
That's-
Buy happiness.
yeah.
Buy happiness, It's something, you're not buying a house, you're buying happiness. That is the greatest offer.
Because it's an
And-
emotional decision.
Yeah, absolutely.
And-
happiness. वो वैसे Earthlinks Realty का बन सकता है, buy happiness. Simply, खुशी खरीदी जा सकती है, पैसा होना चाहिए. Next, okay. No, I don't mean that literally. So, okay. Number 5, the best one-word compliment you would give to your team members because they work with you, toil with you night and day. I believe branding is always inside out.
Right.
The internal customer is your first customer. अगर वो खुश, संसार खुश. So, what is the one word that you would say to compliment your team members?
I would say hardworking.
Hardworking. So many people on the show said hardworking. My God. Amazing set of entrepreneurs we have in this country. मैं कहता हूँ ना, अकबर के केवल 9 रतन थे, हमारे 140 करोड़ रतन हैं. You're seeing one right here shining, dazzling and blazing. Okay. Number 6, the place where brand consultants go wrong when they have to market a realty company or somebody who is in a similar trade as yours.
Not showing the reality.
Not showing the reality. क्या बात है. Brilliant. बहुत सही. या मैं पहले ना reality बोलता हूँ, मुझे पता ही नहीं था reality नाम की चीज होती है. So when I heard the first time, मैंने कहा spelling mistake लिख दिया अखबार वालों ने. Okay. Number 7, the best compliment you would love to listen about your brand, about you.
I would say, if people say it's a most trusted and brand
खुश कर देता है.
for lifelong.
बस खुश कर देता है. I would be happy ना, खुश कर देता. That is the thing, Okay. Number 8, the one thing you say to yourself when you wake up first thing in the morning.
I would say all is good.
All
is well.
is good. All is well. All is well.
All is well.
All is well. Wonderful. क्या बात है. Great. All is well is a very good thing to say. Otherwise, that it manifests positivity, or all will be in the well. Okay. So number 9, the last thing you would say to yourself, you say to yourself before going to sleep, when you go to sleep.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. कितने लोगों ने कहा. You just imagine the heart of an entrepreneur. Despite all the struggles, तानिया खाने के बाद, struggle जाने के बाद, gratitude ही है हमारे पास देने के लिए. So amazing. This is simply fabulous. The greatest punchline you have ever come across that somebody has complimented about you or about in this business or anything or something that you aspire.
When a big thank you comes from the customer.
Yeah.
And with
एक
that
तरीका होता है
full of
बोलने
heart,
का ना.
yeah.
हाँ, thank
Coming
you so
from the
much
heart,
बोलते हैं.
yeah, deep-
Like I'm
deep
saying,
inside, yeah.
Thank you so much, Ricky,
Yes.
for being on the show and fulfilling another dream of our team over here. On that, आपने सभी क्वेश्चन सही आंसर किए और उसके लिए टिंग टोंग आपको मिलता है एक प्राइज.
Oh, wow.
So this is a gift hamper from the entire team. Once again, you have the plant, you're going to nurture it. So these are brands who have associated with us on the show. We have Arogya Gluten gluten-free foods, so their level of gluten-free quality is much better than any available. Started by a young dynamo, his name is Ayushman. Then he's given some, there are some dry fruits also, which says no nonsense nuts, which we are about no nonsense. Types things, And Dr. Meenus, it's a skincare brand.
Right.
It's on skin healthcare. Wonderful products. They are all entrepreneurs with dreams. We are so glad that they all, collaborated with us, joined hands with us. And there's जब आप सोच रहे हो चाय पीने की किसको कैसे बेचना है या इसको कैसे खुश करना है, ये मग है जिसके अंदर पीना है. Because this is the great brand show का मग, जिससे आता है अब जीतो भारत का दिल. तो आप भी जीते हर एक का दिल हर रोज. And the packaging is also something else.
इसी में चाय पी के.
I'll be most honored. और ये पैकेजिंग की एक अलग कहानी है. This is made by Sneha Verma. Her company name is Nature Weavers.
Wow.
So she's helping tribals of the northeast in Manipur earn a living by procuring all this, getting this done and promoting it. So we are tying up with whatever we can and contributing in every way we can to the Indian entrepreneur, to India. इसी को कहते हैं जीतना भारत का दिल from our side to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very
So
much.
I'm so glad you're here with us. So we'll pack it up for you and so that you can carry it back comfortably. And 1 30-second I'll take last. Your personal success mantra. You have gone through highs, lows, troughs, dungeons, reached the Nadis, gone to the pivot, like on the top of Everest. Sab kuch hua hai. One thing that you have said yourself always, told yourself always, Ricky, this 30 seconds so that people can learn from that.
I would say, for me, keep going, keep pushing yourself.
Wow.
You can't, go back and say, oh, I can't do it now. It's your company, it's your brand, it's your profession. You have to really take it forward.
Keep walking,
and
keep moving.
Keep moving and keep upgrading your knowledge, keep upgrading yourself and
Yeah, that's what. Keep moving ahead. ये मतलब चलते रहो. जब आप एक कदम लेते हो, I always say entrepreneurs are the the most courageous souls on civil soil. और उनका क्या होता है जब वो एक कदम लेते हैं ना तो पीछे खाई बनती जाती है because there's no way back. You take a step back, you fall. The only way is front. जाना है तो आगे ही जाना है. और कितने entrepreneurs ने ये बात बोली है हमारे शो पे आके, which shows what an entrepreneur thinks. And that is the reason why this show has been made, to understand the heart of India, that is the entrepreneur community of India. Bow down to you with all humility. You make families run, you make the country run. You are one among the likes of Ricky Sharma and the types of Ricky Sharma, having companies like Earthlinks Realty. Do get in touch with him. You would have seen all the contact details. ठीक है, उस पे देख लेना. और you're watching on YouTube. It's not on any channel. Rewind करो, देखो, समझो, देखो, समझो और चलो. Remember those dialects, so do that definitely. Thank you so much, Ricky, for being with us over here today. On this note, thank you so much. We'll get back with next week. We'll come back next week with another episode. You watching the Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan Chatur. Subscribe करो, like करो, comment करो, share करो, मगर रुको मत. Push करो, चलते रहो, करते रहो और साथ देगा भारत, तभी आगे बढ़ेगा भारत. एक दूसरे का साथ देंगे तभी आगे बढ़ेंगे. इसीलिए हम जीतेंगे भारत का दिल. आज जैसे रिकी शर्मा ने हम सबका दिल जीता और आप सबका भी.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sudarshan, for inviting me here. And I wish you a lot of success and all the best.
Thank you so much, Ricky. The Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan Chatur. See you all. Bye. Sign out.
It's rocket launching day, right on the side.